Up now is the What Should You Do docket. Daryl and I are going to give you some resources for dealing with addiction and the challenges that come with this. We would like to start with the National Institute on Drug Abuse. As we were doing our research for the show, we found that this federal program and their website is a great source of information. It's drugabuse.gov.
The NIDA's mission is to lead the nation in bringing the power of science to bear on drug abuse and addiction. The site is divided into many pages. For instance, researchers. Now, researchers, that section talks about funding opportunities for individuals, organizations that want to apply for grants and contract opportunities. You also have on that section funding frequently asked questions. That section will answer all of your questions about the grant application process. Medical and health professions. That includes resources for your practice and continuing education and training. Patients and families. Again, that section of the website addresses treatment resources, and as we've discussed here today, treatment is a huge, huge issue, especially for the addicts. Putting them in jail, putting them in prison necessarily doesn't cure the problem. They need treatment resources, and this section really, really addresses that very well. It also has video and downloads that everyone can use with regard to treatment resources. Parents and educators. Again, there are free resources with this section for parents and educators, videos and other downloads that parents and teachers can use to kind of educate their children. And as Kip spoke earlier, he believes that from his experience being a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney, the parents need to be more involved with the education about drug addiction and heroin. And finally, also student and young adults, there are facts and information through videos and other sources. Now, each page contains resources for each group, including videos and downloadable information.
You know, in addition to the specific pages, the site features a toolbar, which is accessible from each page. And the toolbar includes a number of different things, first of which is it lists drugs of abuse. And, you know, it's not just the heroin, it's other versions of opiates, and then there's many, many other drugs that are out there that have the potential for abuse, and people are abusing them. The comprehensive list gives a lot of information for each of those. You know, there's related topics about prevention and treatment. One of the best, I think, is publications. There's a series of ebooks and publications listed by the drugs that are available, and you can get a lot of information if you're dealing with someone or if you yourself have a problem. There's funding, that's more for the doctors. There's news and events. The blog gives good, up-to-date information about what's happening within the NIDA. So we're going to have this link posted to our Facebook page and hope that you have the opportunity to visit this for a lot of very valuable information.
And there's one more site that I would direct everyone to look at. Whether you have a situation where someone is addicted to heroin or not, I think it's good to look at. It provides some information. It's www.heroin.net. I looked at the site today before the show, and I was amazed at the amount of information that is on that particular site, and it describes in detail things about heroin addiction, heroin detox, heroin addiction treatment, heroin rehab type programs, and also long-term heroin addict recovery. And it also lists treatment centers here in the Cincinnati area that you can contact if you or a family member or a friend have a problem with heroin addiction.
We want to thank our special guest, Cincinnati criminal defense attorney Kip Guinan, for joining us today, and we want to thank you for watching.
Thanks for joining us, and please be sure to check out our Facebook page, Cincinnati Law Works.